As a Sunbelt business broker, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this training session on how to double sales in 90 days. First of all, let's look at a historical view of businesses. According to the National Federation of Independent Businesses, 95% of small businesses fall in these categories. Their sales are somewhere between $300,000 and $500,000, and they take home between $40,000 and $60,000. The U.S. median household income is $42,409. So the average entrepreneur, the average business owner, makes right around what other people make. Those people that work for somebody else, that didn't put up money to start their business, that don't have the risks of owning a business. I find that completely unacceptable. 77% of business owners report that they perceive no change in their standard of living from when they worked for somebody else. Again, that is unacceptable. There is a relationship between how much money you make and how long you will survive in business. Statistically, an entrepreneur takes 20 years, if ever, before they create a sustainable business. That is a business that produces revenue without them going to work every day. During that 20 years, most entrepreneurs experience four major setbacks. It could be a market reversal. It could be raiders from a different business, other competition. It could be a bankruptcy. But they have serious setbacks over the time that they're trying to create a sustainable business. The survival rates increase the more money that business owner makes. The statistics show that between $1 and $5 million in revenues will produce a 500% increase. And the reason for such a broad span is some businesses have a very high margin, like a service business. So they only need to produce $1 million in sales, where a smaller margin business, like a hard good producer, they have to produce $5 million in sales to receive the same benefits of survivability. These are just two of our success stories. Both of these gentlemen took their businesses to Inc. 500 status. That is the fastest growing businesses in the United States that have sustained a rapid level of growth for at least 3 years. Don Harvey is the founder of Pretingent Staffing, and he provides high-tech help on a temporary basis, where Nishit Mehta of Hygiene Pharmaceuticals is a pharmaceutical wholesaler out of the Washington area. Both of these gentlemen are products of our best practices of high-performance entrepreneurs. Both of them are very rapidly growing businesses that have sustained that growth for at least 3 years. I have a mission to help 50,000 business owners increase their gross revenue by at least $1 million. I'm putting together a network of consultants to do that, and I also have a tool available online which utilizes the High Performance Entrepreneur Program, and I will refer you to that later. But I hope you will help me do this. I hope you are motivated sufficiently to make more money and not just get by, as we've shown that most entrepreneurs do, if they succeed at all. Work with me and I'll help you get to that point of a new $1 million in sales in your pocket. I've mentioned a few times about the process that I, with my colleagues, have created to help you grow your business. You'll notice best practices of high-performance entrepreneurs. My brother, who is a CPA, and my colleague, Corey Hansen, put this together with me. It is a checklist of 300 best practices that all great businesses do. And it is a means for you to identify in your business what you need to do to grow that business. I've also written, most recently, the book 10-Minute Retreats for Business Owners. This is a series of articles. They're very short, that you could read within 10 minutes and get some ideas of what you could do to improve your business on a daily basis. I suggest that you read maybe 3 a week, so that's 30 minutes in a week, and it's organized by month. So it has themes of Christmas or Easter or other seasonal things in the year. 2 excellent books to help you grow your business by 500%. Dr. Jim Collins wrote the book Good to Great, and in it he chronicles or studies several organizations that grew rapidly, more so than any of their competitors. And he found that each of these businesses had one thing in common, or several things in common, but one major thing in common, and that is they all operated to a big, hairy, audacious goal. The goal that I'm going to ask you to adopt is 5 times your current revenue, or at least $1 million, whatever is greater. So 5 times your current revenue. What is your annual sales figure? Multiply that by 5 and write that down somewhere as your new goal. 5 times current sales. Another aspect of effective goal setting is to attach a timeline to the goal that you have set. So if your goal is 5 times current revenue, we suggest that you do that within 5 years. And if you don't think that's possible, I'm going to tell you a way of doubling your sales in 90 days. That's right, this big, hairy, audacious goal will lead you to double your sales in 90 days. Believe it or not, in the next few slides, I'm going to show you how to do that. The traditional methods of increasing sales never quite give you the results that they promise. For example, everybody knows if you want to increase sales, you've got to advertise. You've got to get the word out there. Put your name in front of people. Unfortunately, advertising does not necessarily grow your business. It just gives you the chance to grow your business by increasing sales. And a typical advertising campaign will yield 1 to 4% response rate. That is not an increase of sales, it's a 1 to 4% response rate that somebody will reply to your email, or they will call you back, or they will visit your store. It doesn't mean that they are going to buy from you. I look all the time at other gurus, other consultants, and how they propose to increase your sales or grow your business. They are all about incremental growth, onesie-twosie sales. It will not get you to a 5 times growth rate in 5 years. I promise you. But I can do it. So keep watching. In my 30 plus years helping business owners, the fastest way that we have ever found to grow your sales is to buy your competitor. They already have sales. In many instances, they're of similar size. In some instances, the competitor, the owner, will help you finance the purchase of your business. It is cheaper to buy their business than to start another business in another town. You already have clientele. You already have people to serve the clientele. You already have a sales force. You may already have a decent brand and a good advertising campaign. Buying a competitor is the fastest and best way to double your sales, and you can do it in 90 days. You could do it in 60 or 30 days depending on the kind of business and the escrow service that you choose. Buying a business like yours can double your sales in 90 days, and you could get rid of some personnel that are redundant between the two businesses and push more money to the bottom line and more money into your pocket. That is the big secret, my friends. Buy your competitor and you'll increase your sales 100% within 90 days. If you have any questions about this presentation or others, you can reach me, Russ Allred, at 661-319-3072. Or you're welcome to send me an email at russ.allred@sunbeltnetwork.com. That's russ.allred at sunbeltnetwork.com. In future episodes, we will discuss 11 other strategies to grow your business by at least 500%. You can increase locations. You can increase the size and capacity of your production facility. You can replace unproductive personnel. People are one of the biggest ways of growing your business. You can serve other markets within your geographic area. You can expand your internet use, you can bid larger jobs, automate, form strategic alliances, repackage your product, innovate new product, and rethink your value chain. All of these are mechanisms or strategies for you to grow your business by at least 500%. Stay tuned, and you'll see these presented to you in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.